Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today in the video, I will show you the most interesting deals that I worked on last week, show you how much money I managed to earn, and also tell you about MBUX Marathon. First of all, let's quickly go through the analysis of deals. There will be a lot of useful information, so be sure to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We can see that we have formed the first high on Bitcoin. This is the first resistance level. We also observe that around this level a second high has been formed, creating a cascade of levels of resistance. No round numbers nearby, actually doubts about entering here or not, but again, everything was cool here according to the setup, trading before the level, everything is cool, everything is awesome. I wouldn't say there was no activity in the glass, the activity was good. As you can see, the tape was just crazy. I put part of my savings into the first local level and the second part I already put into the second level. I am taken into this position, some movement is happening, right after the movement they start rolling in, and here I completely exit this deal. I didn't reach my take profits, I planned to close the position a bit higher, and on this deal I was able to earn only $57. Considering that the workload here is quite large, I paid $460 for the commission here. If there were no commissions, I would have earned $460 more. This profit is already after deducting the commission. If you want to get discounts, you know where the links are in the description. The second interesting deal was also executed using Bitcoin. Observe the extent to which our glass is filled. These densities are simply present in this location. I am not aware, every 5 divisions within the glass, that represents the density at this point. And I had doubts about entering this level or not. Also, nearby there was a round number 28500, which could potentially be the place where there were a lot of stops. This is a strong level for us. There was one touch on the history. There was a very large trading volume here, maybe for several days. The second touch, it turns into a cascade. Our approach is risky. There is no clear trading signal, but still, I decide to enter this position. There's some movement going on, all these densities are being sorted out in the glass. I'm taken into a position just like a shot, and then a quick roll starts right away. Just observe what is occurring in this place. There is a shot, it assumes the position, pulls down immediately, and at this point I actually depart. If the reaction had been a bit worse, then the negative here would have been much greater in magnitude. So here I gave away $934, 100 flats turned out to be more than usual. Usually it should be a maximum of 0.08, but here it was tough, meaning it takes a pose, pulls sharply, and roughly speaking, that's how things are. If there were no commissions again, I would have lost significantly less here. The next deal was again opened with the Bitcoin instrument. As you can see, we hit these levels. However, we did not gather liquidity beyond this mark of 28500. The order book is still stacked, but it is not stacked in the same way as it was before, and I made the decision to take, let's say, a retest in order to enter the breakout again, because the main liquidity above the 28500 mark is not gathered together. I am placed in a position, and there is an excellent impulse right away, just awesome and incredible. I personally sold about 0.3 of the position, but also left a slightly larger part there, and some I left in hand. But here everything was super cool, super technical. I again reached my working volume, simply gave 0.7 there in one impulse. But who knew that there would be such an impulse? From this deal I managed to earn $2,033. The ratio turned out not as great compared to the previous deal, but again, in the previous deal, there were nuances. It shouldn't have been closed so harshly. Usually Bitcoin allows at least to break even, but last time it didn't let me. So from this deal I earned $2,000. From the previous one I lost $1,000, so it turns out to be around $1,000 net. The next deal was again worked out with Bitcoin, the formation similar to the previous ones, 2 touches, a cascade of resistance levels is formed, trading before the level, placed pending orders right after the round number 27750 in the hope that exactly from this point we will have a breakthrough. I placed some limit orders for closing and some are still standing above. Here we had a good convergence activity for Bitcoin. It's kind of not news anymore because there's always good activity here. At the very last moment I decided to rearrange some stop orders because it seemed to me that the movement could be strange. Look, there was a significant delay in the feed at this location, everything was lagging. Additionally, once again I conducted my work on this deal using my laptop computer. I was in the process of moving at that time. I think it's clearly visible from my background picture. I have finally moved, and that's why I have poor internet. I didn't want to risk just with a laptop, so I fixed most of it very, very early on. The deal earned a net profit of $939, 0.25% of the movement, entered at the working volume. Everything is cool here, everything is great. This is the last interesting deal from last week. Here are all my deals for the week. Let's check the archive. Maybe something is hidden there. No favorites, nothing. Everything is clear, everything is open, transparent. We come to the journal. Look, we have made $1,883. During the previous week, I traded less frequently compared to, for example, these weeks, but nevertheless, I was able to identify some good setups and, in my opinion, earn a decent income. Just a year ago, I was working a regular job as a design engineer and earning $250, $350 there. And now you see, here in just a single week, it is multiple times more. That is how it goes, guys. Everything can change if you truly desire it. Now allow me to inform you about the MBX Marathon event. MBX Marathon is the fastest training for trading cryptocurrency scalping. We mainly trade breakouts. I show you the situations I work on. Here are examples of our deals, but I think you already clearly understand the information we work on together. Essentially, we are all essentially similar. However, if an inexperienced person joins, this can become confusing because you can enter specific levels that may or may not be successful. In general, we explain how to work according to the system on the breakout of levels. I think with examples, everything is clear here. Our team is made up of 5 individuals who rely on the market for their livelihood. They have a positive P&L and provide transparency in statistics both in Mbox Calc and Mbox Crypto. In general, transparent stats, desire to watch it all. We have trading experience from 1 year to 6 years. 6 years is my personal experience, maybe even more, I've stopped counting. We are mainly practitioners rather than theorists. Explaining theory is one thing, applying it in practice is completely different. These are our genuine results. They are the results obtained from my personal diary. Here you go, bam bam. All my results are inserted here. Here is our team in full. You can get acquainted with the mentors who will conduct this very training. Our objective is to inform you about the mechanics, analyze any errors you may have, and if you have any inquiries, we are prepared to clarify and demonstrate everything to you in practical sessions. It is also important for us to achieve results and create a community because when we started to develop in trading, there was no community. And that is exactly one of the key and important things that really boosts trading. Because sometimes you can trade something there for a long time, but when you sit in a team and the guys control you, well, it's kind of hard to do all sorts of nonsense. Our task is to create a community. Some may ask why you even need to conduct training. I've already done, guys, free easy training. You can go there and check it out. But again, it's already a bit, I would say, not so relevant. When hosting the first marathon, I decided to try it as an experiment to see if it would be liked or not and to analyze the results and feedback. And you know, when you receive a bunch of positive reviews, and we have a lot of reviews, you can see for yourself, but it really motivates us to put in the effort and make a high quality product. Well, I do not know, you are truly enjoying this. And now when you have fully mastered this craft yourself, it is an absolute pleasure to teach others and positively change their lives. Also, I want to tell you right away that this marathon will include an offline meeting and charity. Some of the money will be spent on an offline meeting where we will meet with you, have champagne, chat like a networking event, and we will also have charity. I do not know where we will spend the money yet, but last time I sent $5,000 for the construction of a monastery. We have 2 subscriptions. Any of the subscriptions offered will already give you a ready-made system for trading breakouts, a community for communication. In general, all of this is available. However, I want to warn you right away that to engage in trading, you need a more or less decent laptop, starting from $200 in price, and you need to have a somewhat good internet connection because there were moments when someone comes with macOS and says, "Why didn't you tell me right away?" So I am stating exclusively on Windows solely with good internet because in that way you will achieve much better results. There are 2 subscriptions. Interns are the people who come to us for an internship. We work directly with them, communicate on Discord, they can ask us any questions. A schedule is being created and we adhere to it. Some may inquire about the time commitment. On average 1-2 hours a day. For interns, that's why they are interns, so that you come and work directly with us. Observers can join the marathon at any time. They can even start it a month later and begin watching the event. But again, it's better to go through all of this in live broadcast so that you can also ask some questions and get an answer to them. In general, we work fully and completely with interns, whereas observers receive the same thing, but we do not have direct work interactions with them. Roughly, it's like, buying a product cheaper, but learning from others' experience. I believe it is a cool subscription, a cool opportunity. Our enrollment closes on April 6th, which implies that sales also close on April 6th, and our marathon commences on the 7th and concludes on May 7th. Our spots are strictly limited. Once a certain number of spots is reached, we immediately close access and it will be impossible to join the marathon. I am uncertain whether there will be a third marathon. We will have to wait and see, but you can observe how our previous meeting unfolded, by the way. We possess all of this here. I believe you will relish it, even while you observe. Well, it was genuinely awesome conversing with the individuals in Ibovo. On the roadmap, you can also see how everything will go with us. First, we have the theoretical part, which is 10 days, and then the most useful part begins, which is kind of impossible to leak, impossible to pass on somewhere there. Because this is the practical part where we sit in Discord chat, that's where the real basics are. But this time we'll also have observers in our Discord. Overall, about the roadmap, I think you can all see what interests you here. According to reviews, we have everything, even more reviews, see what we will have in the lessons. You can also read everything in detail. And again, is there a guarantee that after completing the marathon, you will start earning? Some people go to the gym, but for some reason they don't become bodybuilders. So guys, whoever desires will become a bodybuilder, will become a good trader. For those with drive, really have the desire. And if you go to the gym simply for the sake of going, well, naturally it is the same in trading, without a doubt. Whoever puts in effort will achieve results. Those who slack off, well, alas, life is such that not everyone is given everything. About the marathon, I don't even know what to say. It was of course nice that there was a person from the interns who gave me a gift. The meeting was really cool. It was incredibly unexpected. By the way, I also gave Artem a t-shirt from Bershka. It was a great surprise for him. So guys, these are the results I got for the past week. This week I've already opened the deal. We'll discuss it a bit later in some upcoming video. And if you want to join our community, want to chat with us throughout the month, then go to the website protrading.by. The link will be in the description in the pinned comment. And watch, whether you need it or not. Good luck to everyone, profit, happiness, peace, goodness to all, and bye for now.